Good evening. Hello there. Welcome to the 2024 Informs Awards ceremony. I'm Elena Gerstmann. I use the pronouns she, her, hers, and I'm the Executive Director of Informs, which means I lead a team of about 50 staff who work on behalf of you every day, and we're honored and privileged to do that. And I couldn't be more thrilled to be with you here in Seattle. And I hope you had a great day today. I know today's energy that I saw was just incredible. Tonight, and I know I'm not supposed to say this, but this is one of my most favorite events at annual conference. It's recognizing the contributions of the best, the brightest, and the most committed members in our community. It's actually a cornerstone in so many professional associations, and that's one of the reasons I love working for professional associations. Before I hand the microphone over to the Chief Volunteer Officer, who will be the MC for the evening, I want to personally congratulate all you winners and all the finalists and the competitors in the room. So congratulations, you were truly awesome, and I'm so happy that you're here. So without further ado, I hand the microphone over to the host of our meeting, Informs President, 2024 Informs President Julie Swan from NC State. President Swan.
Thank you, Elena. I am thrilled to be here tonight to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our members. There are so many reasons for us to be excited. Some of you are here to have your accomplishments recognized. Others are here to support friends, students, or colleagues who are receiving well-deserved recognition. And some of you are eagerly waiting to find out if you'll be named the winner of the competition in which you participated. Whatever brought you here this evening, you're about to witness the presentation of some of our field's most prestigious awards. Let's give a big round of applause to all of tonight's honorees. In addition to the awards presented at this ceremony, we also want to acknowledge the invaluable contributions of our members who volunteer their time and expertise. We would also like to add a special thank you to Dalian University of Technology for their sponsoring of tonight's festivities. Our member meeting will be held on Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. in this room, where we will recognize the Moving Spirit and Moving Fora award winners, as well as several members who have generously given to Informs by awarding them the Volunteer Service Award. The dedicated volunteer work of our members is critical to the success of Informs and our field. Please join us for conversation and breakfast. Before we get started, I want to acknowledge the hard work of our amazing prize chairs and their committees. You've spent many hours evaluating submissions and watching presentations and faced the hard task of deliberation. There is no way that Informs would be able to put on this event without your time and expertise. Thank you so much for all you do for Informs. Next, I'd like to invite Anahita Kojandi from the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, and Informs Vice President for Membership and Recognition, to help me honor our finalists and awards this evening. Our first set of awards this evening is the Bonder Scholarships. First, I would like to take a minute to thank Meryl Bonder, Dr. Bonder's widow and executive director of the Seth Bonder Foundation, for her commitment and generosity in continuing Seth's legacy with Informs. The Bonder Foundation has provided the funds for a scholarship in both health services applications and military and security applications each year since 2002. Seth Bonder was an extraordinary leader of the OR field. He was a U.S. Air Force pilot who later became a professor at the University of Michigan and then the founder and CEO of Vector Research. Thank you, Meryl. Informs and future generations of OR practitioners are truly in your debt. We will now recognize the winner of the Bonder Scholarship for Applied Operations Research in Health Services. I'd like to invite Jennifer Mason-Lobo to the stage. She is co-chair of the Bonder Scholarship for Applied Operations Research in Health Services.
Thank you, Julie. The purpose of the Bonder Scholarship in Health Applications is to promote the development and application of process modeling and operations research analyses to healthcare design, delivery, and operations. The winner for 2024 is Jerry Liao from the Georgia Institute of Technology.
Now, please welcome Sean Dehaney, Mass President, to award the Bonder Scholarship for Applied Operations Research in Military and Security Applications to the stage.
Thank you, Julie. The winner of the Bonder Scholarship best represents the successful application of process modeling and operations research analyses to the defense-related applications, including military and national security issues. Congratulations to the 2024 winner, Hayden Boone from Georgia Tech.
Congrats, Hayden. You can learn more about Chi-Yi and Joseph's research in the Informs Award Hall located on the annual meeting website.
All right, the next award this evening is the 2024 Undergraduate Operations Research Prize. I would like to welcome Committee Chair Rachel Cummings to join us on the stage.
We accepted a total of 32 high-quality entries tackling challenging theory and methodology problems or solved impactful real-world problems with OR/MS techniques. Thank you to the student authors for their hard work and their research advisors for the excellent mentoring. You can learn more about them in the awards hall. Congratulations to the finalists for the 2024 Undergraduate Prize. Please welcome to the stage our finalists in alphabetical order. Our finalists for 2024 are Chu-Shin Cloris Chang, Rohan Kulkarni, Ji Lee, Lara Pontes, Jimmy Wang, congratulations. And our honorable mention goes to Kan Hung Yang Tran for their paper, A Projection-Free Method for Solving Convex Bilevel Optimization Problems. And the winner of the 2024 Undergraduate Operations Research Prize is An-Duk Nguyen for the paper on partial optimal transport, revising the infeasibility of Sinkhorn and efficient gradient methods.
Congratulations, An-Duk. The future is bright. Please welcome to the stage the 2024 George E. Nicholson Student Paper Competition Prize co-chairs, Shichin Shin and Andrew Dahl.
Okay, thank you, Julie. It's great to be here this evening. The Nicholson Student Paper Competition is held each year to identify and honor outstanding student papers in the field of OR/MS. This year, the committee had to select a winner from a record high number of 148 submissions.
Please welcome to the stage the finalists for this year's Nicholson Prize. Congratulations to the 2024 Nicholson Prize finalists, Boris Epstein, Zale Li, Zikai Zhang, and Jingjie Xu. We have two honorable mentions, Shuvamoy Dasgupta and Sagda Shirani. Congratulations. Our second prize winner this year is Aras Selvi. Aras is awarded for his work, differential privacy via distributional robust optimization. Now join me in congratulating our first place finalist from Northwestern University, Angela Kohlenberg, for her paper, The Cost of Impatience in Dynamic Matching, Scaling Laws and Operating Regimes.
Don't delay, as I'll put my hat and gloves on if you keep.
Congratulations, Angela, and all of our winners. I am pleased to welcome to the stage the 2024 Doing Good with Good OR Student Paper Competition Award co-chair Amir Karimi. Unfortunately, John Harris, his co-chair, could not attend this evening. Amir?
Thank you, Julie. We invited 4 finalists to Seattle to present their work. The competition honors outstanding student projects that have a significant societal impact on individuals, communities, and organizations that go beyond that of private and for-profit initiatives. So congratulations to the 2024 Doing Good with Good OR finalists. Here we go. Mateo Dulce Rubio and Baiju Song. And the runner-up for this year's Doing Good with Good OR Award goes to Angel Song for the paper, Optimizing Health Supply Chains with Decision-Aware Machine Learning. And the winner of the 2024 Doing Good with Good OR Student Paper Award is Yichi Tian from the University of Pittsburgh for the paper, Strengthening Blood Transfusion Systems in Kenya by Analytic Tools.
Words begin anew, and it's all because of you.
Yes, congratulations. And this award is a perfect example of how our members are saving lives, saving money, and solving problems. Come find me during the conference. I'd love to hear more about your projects. Now I will present the 2024 George B. Danzig Dissertation Award. This year, we had 2 honorable mentions, Mehrdad Gadiri and Leanne Thayoparan. Second place goes to Abdullah Alamar for the work titled Simulating Dynamical Systems from Data. And the winner of the 2024 George B. Danzig Award is Alp Sungu from the London Business School for the dissertation Essays on Technology-Enabled Social Impact.
My heart is filled with pride. Miracles come true with a simple look from you. And every line that's written in the stars falls just in time.
Congratulations, Alp. The next award is the Donald P. Gaver Jr. Early Career Award for Excellence in Operations Research, funded by the Gaver Family Endowment. It is my pleasure to invite to the stage Committee Chair Rob Dell to present this year's award.
Thank you, Julie. It is with great honor that I announce this year's recipient as Adam El-Maktoum from Columbia University for outstanding research contributions at the interface of operations research, machine learning, and optimization, for the creative and impact of his research collaborations with both the private and public sectors, and for his outstanding contributions to the education and mentoring of students. Congratulations, Adam.
Thank you. It's very nerve-wracking to give a first speech. I'm going to try to keep it under 25 minutes. Okay. I absolutely love being a professor of operations research, and receiving the Donald P. Gaver Jr. Award is a dream come true. From everything that I've read about Professor Gaver, it's clear he was an amazing person and academic, and I especially thank the Gaver family and friends for creating this recognition, and for the committee led by Robert for their incredible work for this. I mainly just want to thank a lot of people. First, I want to thank Retzef Levy, who was my advisor and the perfect advisor for me. His passion, confidence, and style had a big influence on my career. Thank you to Jay Setharaman and David Schmoys for their years of mentorship and supporting my application. Thank you to my amazing teachers at Manalapan High School Science and Engineering program, Mrs. Sernivas, Mr. Kavosan, and Mr. Levin especially. Thank you to the wonderful faculty at Cornell, including Charles Van Loan, Robert Bland, Mike Todd, and Leslie Trotter. Thank you to the amazing MIT ORC, including Georgia Parakis, Dimitris Bertsimas, and Vivek Farias. Thank you to Columbia IOR for their amazing environment, including Guru Iyengar, David Yao, Cliff Stein, Suleiman Kashani, Vineet Goyal, Agostino Caponi, Shipra Agrawal, Ton Deeker, Ali Hersa, Rachel Cummings, and Yuri Faenza for their support. And especially thank you to my amazing team, who a lot of them are here and do like all the work, obviously. Michael Hamilton, Yunji Sun, Ryan McNellis, Yiching Zhou, Xiao Lei, Jacob Berquist, Yunfen Zhao, Minglu Chen, Hersh Sheth, Hao Feng Zhang, Abdullah Aznag, Yemi Kim, Jia Chi Shi, and Hai Xiang Len. And thank you to my wonderful collaborators and friends, Paul Grigas, Yehawa Wei, Vishal Gupta, Fernanda Bravo, Andre Calmon, Maxime Cohen, Gonzalo Romero, Giacomo Nanicini, David Goldberg, and Alessandro Arlotto. Finally, I just want to talk about my family. Marrying my wife was definitely the smartest decision I ever made. Diane, I look up to her in many, many ways. My parents, Nabil and Dad, are the perfect role models, and my siblings, Nejla, Ryan, and Sarah, are just the best. And finally, I just need to dedicate this award and its very generous financial gift to those in need in Lebanon. That's where my family and my wife's family are from, and to the victims of war. It's honestly almost embarrassing for me to be here right now while they're worried about basic safety, essential supplies, and children going back to school. But I'm really grateful to be here, and thank you, everyone.
Congratulations, Adam. And now I have the pleasure of welcoming the 2024 Informs Case Competition Committee Chair, Matthew Drake, to the stage.
Thank you, Julie. This competition encourages the creation, dissemination, and classroom use of new unpublished cases in operations research, management science, and analytics. Information on all three finalists can be found in the awards hall on the website. Congratulations to our finalists this evening. Our 2024 honorable mention goes to the team representing the work, Pricing Analytics for Porsche Drive Vehicle Subscription Program. Please welcome Varun Gupta and Xiao Zhang. Congratulations to both of you. The runner-up for the 2024 case competition goes to Sarab Bansal and Wee Woo, representing the work Land Mover Equipment Company, Optimizing Servicizing Product Contract. And that means that the winner of the 2024 Informs Case Competition goes to the work Potty Parody, Stadium Restroom Design. Please welcome Vahid Roshanai.
On behalf of John Owen, who couldn't make it this evening, it is my pleasure to be able to award the 2024 Impact Prize. Given every 2 years to recognize widespread impact in the practice of operations research, it may be awarded to an individual or a single set of collaborators. The award may be given for the original research and or for special efforts required to bring the research to a practical form. The important criterion is breadth of use in practice and relevance to operations research. The 2024 Impact Prize is awarded to Professor John Chinek for his seminal contributions to infeasibility analysis in optimization. His pioneering work has transformed the landscape of optimization, equipping practitioners with essential tools to diagnose and resolve infeasible models. Chinek's groundbreaking algorithms for identifying irreducible infeasible sets have become integral to virtually all major commercial optimization solvers. These algorithms have empowered users to pinpoint the causes of infeasibility in linear and mixed integer programming models, not only enhancing model debugging, but has also facilitated the acceptance and expansion of mathematical programming in industrial applications worldwide. The impact of Chinek's work is evidenced by the widespread adoption of this algorithm, which have been incorporated into numerous solver APIs and modeling languages, enhancing their robustness and utility. His contributions have improved the efficiency of model development, saving hours for optimization practitioners and enabling the development of larger and more complex models. Beyond academia, Chinek's influence extends to practical applications in diverse industries, from radiation treatment planning and computer vision to signal recovery and network analysis. These algorithms have proven crucial in refining model formulations and conducting sensitivity analysis, thereby advancing the field of optimization in both theoretical and practical dimensions. Chinek's work has been recognized and implemented by major corporations and has profoundly influenced the development of optimization software over the past 3 decades. His contributions have facilitated significant advancements in operational efficiency and decision-making processes across various sectors. Congratulations, John.
I'm happy to accept this award on behalf of all the computational optimization nerds out there. You know who you are. I'm proud to be part of this very collaborative and helpful community. Many people in this community helped me along the way to transforming my theoretical ideas into widely used commercial software. The first was Harvey Greenberg, I'm sure many of you remember him, who famously bet me that I couldn't isolate an infeasibility in a linear program in polynomial time. That's the only bet I ever won against Harvey, and there were many. He introduced me to a wide range of people in both academia and industry, which helped me greatly. Michael Saunders, one of the authors of the MINOS solver, was a big help in the early days as I struggled with the many differences between the theory and the practice of linear programming software while implementing my first infeasibility analysis routines in the MINOS software. Similarly, Ed Klotz, first at CPLEX and now at Gurobi, has long been there to answer my many questions about the practicalities of solver software implementations and to undertake various software experiments. I've been pestering him with questions on these subjects for about 30 years, and he still answers my emails. I couldn't have done it without these and many other people. Thanks also to those that took the time to write letters of support for the prize application. These include Linus Schraga of Lindo, Ed Klotz of Garobi, Imre Pulik of FICO, Alan Weiss of MATLAB, Rob Pratt of SAS, and Zero Zhou of Huawei Canada. Drinks await you all. Finally, thanks to the selection committee and to the Princeton consultants for generously sponsoring this prize.
Congratulations, John, and we're all better off for his work. Next, I'll ask the committee chair of the 2024 prize for the teaching of ORMS practice to the stage. Please join me in welcoming Saurabh Bansal.
Thank you, Julie. The purpose of this award is to recognize a teacher who has succeeded in helping their students to acquire the knowledge and the skills necessary to be effective practitioners of operations research and management sciences. And I'm pleased to present this year's prize for the teaching of ORMS practice to Daniel Guetta from Columbia University. Now let me tell you how awesome Daniel is. Effective teaching of operations research and management science involves up-to-date and contextually rich pedagogical material and an engaging classroom presence. However, true teaching excellence is evident when the students that we teach, they can go and apply their knowledge to real-world applications and challenges they face in their professional careers. Dr. Guetta surpasses all these standards. His pedagogical materials are outstanding, and his ability to impart knowledge to students is just exemplary. The letters that his previous students wrote were just phenomenal. He has trained students in a wide variety of domains who continue to make important contributions to industry and society. In his dedication and success in teaching, Dr. Guetta is a role model for all of us. Congratulations, Daniel.
Thank you so much, truly, for these kind words. I'm deeply, deeply humbled and honored to receive this award and to be standing in front of so many extraordinary scholars, fellow teachers, and colleagues whom I have learned from and admired for so many years. My greatest thanks has to go to the many students I've been fortunate enough to teach and who have had to put up with my jokes over the years. I absolutely admire their fortitude. I think we get to teach one of the most fascinating subjects there is. We get to show our students how to take some of the world's most intractable problems and tackle them rigorously. But the world's only getting more complex and more technical every year. The environment our students will be graduating into gets more and more challenging. One of the strongest convictions I've developed in my teaching is that we can't dumb things down and let our students make half decisions based on a half understanding. I've discovered how rewarding it can be to work with even our least technical MBA students and figure out what it really takes to get them to understand the intricacies of market design or how neural networks work or how to code. Our alumni are most successful when they're willing to deeply engage on the work their teams do. And I am so grateful to all my students over the years who've been willing to do that hard work. My final thanks have to go to the DRO division at Columbia Business School and my wonderful colleagues there, and to our dean, Kostis Maglaras. Without their vision, encouragement, support, and their help, I simply would not be able to do half of what I do. They're not only the most talented and creative researchers I've ever met, but they're also always willing to take a chance on my crazy teaching ideas. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. One last plug, if I may, since I have a captive audience. If what I've described sounds exciting, please reach out. We're hosting a teaching conference at Columbia this summer to learn from each other, discuss these issues, and we'd love to hear from all of you there. Thank you again so much. Thank you so much to Saurabh and the entire committee, and congratulations to all the award winners tonight. Thank you.
Congratulations, Daniel. I think we could all learn some teaching lessons from you. Next, I'll present the 2024 Saul Gass Expository Award this evening on behalf of Antonio Conejo, who unfortunately couldn't be with us this evening. The Saul Gass Award is given to an author whose publications set an exemplary standard of exposition. The writing should possess an influence and accessibility enhanced by expository excellence. The author must have affected how something is done, studied, taught, or thought about. From a number of very strong nominations, I am pleased to announce that the award for 2024 goes to Barry L. Nelson from Northwestern University. Unfortunately, Barry couldn't join us tonight, but we send our congratulations. Next, we will present the 2024 Frederick W. Lanchester Prize. Please welcome Sasha Petrick, Chair of the Lanchester Committee.
Thank you, Julie. The Lanchester Prize is awarded for the best contribution to operations research and management sciences published in English in the past 5 years. I'm happy to present this year's prize first to Anatoly Uditsky and Arkady Nemirovsky for their book, Statistical Inference via Convex Optimization. This book provides a modern perspective on the connections between convex optimization and high-dimensional statistics commonly used in machine learning. The authors propose a convex optimization-based approach to address some of the critical challenges in modern data science by focusing on establishing performance limits for statistical procedures and the key assumption of computational tractability. This innovative approach lays the groundwork for a scalable principal framework to efficiently achieve near-optimal performance in high-dimensional statistics, supplying both optimization-based theoretical tools and an algorithmic toolbox for statistical analysis. Sadly, they were unable to make it tonight, but we will make sure this well-deserved prize is delivered to them quickly. The 2024 Lanchester Prize is also awarded to Itai Ashlagi, Yash Kanoria, Jacob Leshno, Mark Braverman, and Peng Shi for their papers, Unbalanced Random Matching Markets, the Stark Effect of Competition, and Clearing Matching Markets Efficiently, Informative Signals and Match Recommendations. These papers have advanced the field of market design by providing fundamental insights into performance of two-sided matching markets. By introducing a novel theoretical approach that resolves a long-standing empirical puzzle. Why the set of stable matching is small in many practical important matching markets. Moreover, by creatively integrating match recommendations and signaling strategies, they demonstrate how to reduce congestion in these markets. These contributions have profoundly impacted both methodological work and practical implications focused on conduct and the organization of centralized and decentralized markets. Please welcome Itai Ashlagi from Stanford University to accept the award.
This is a real honor, and it is very special to share the prize with my wonderful co-authors, Mark Braverman, Yash Kanoria, Jacob Leshno, and Peng Shi, who could not attend this event today. It is a great honor and humbling to share this award with Anatoly Uditsky and Arkady Nemirovsky, as well as the distinguished past recipients of this prize. 24 years ago, Alvin Roth and Marilda Sotomayor were awarded the prize for the remarkable and beautiful book on two-sided matching. The last 2 decades, matching in two-sided markets has been and still a very active area in operations research and economics, with many successful applications and rich theories. Thank you for this award. Thank you, Sasha, and the committee. It is a real honor to be part of this entire community. Thank you.
I will now announce the honorable mention for this year, and this goes to Guillermo Gallego and Hussein Topologlu for their book, Revenue Management and Pricing Analytics. These seminal books make a significant contribution for providing a comprehensive and accessible overview of both fundamental and recent findings in revenue management and pricing analytics. It advances classical revenue management principles by integrating perspectives from operations research, marketing analytics, and economics. Through extended analysis and original research, the book introduces a dynamic programming framework based on discrete choice models and assortment optimizations. It serves as a solid foundation for researchers and PhD students seeking to understand state-of-the-art theory and its applications across various industries. Welcome.
Guillermo cannot be here today, so I'm going to try to recite his acceptance speech, but I'm not seeing that at the prompter. Okay. So this book emerged from many years of teaching and consulting in revenue management and pricing analytics. Writing it has been a journey of discovery, as each chapter promoted new questions that I felt compelled to explore. I owe special thanks to my co-author, who skillfully set boundaries that paved the way for the book to reach its publication. I'm also grateful to my co-authors, particularly Garrett Van Ryzen and Bob Phillips, as well as my former PhD students, Yuayi Feng, Özalp Özer, Özge Şahin, Ming Hu, Tamer Boyacı, Rakshan Wang, and Anran Lee, who joined me on this journey of learning and discovery. Their collective inspiration fueled my collaboration with my friend and co-author, Hüseyin Topaloğlu. Lastly, I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to my wife for her unwavering support throughout the writing process. I guess my speech did not make it to the prompter either, but I'll go for it. So I'm going to start. It's nice that I can improvise. That's nice. So I'm going to start with an anecdote. So I was at the Informs Practice Conference in 2006 as a very, very fresh faculty member. And I happened to stumble into this session where Garrett Van Ryzen was giving an introductory talk on revenue management. And when I saw that talk, it hit me with the simplicity and the beauty and also at the same time complexity of the problems that it was introducing. And it's usually hard to pinpoint the big pivotal points in your career, but for me, happening to be in that talk was a pivotal career, and it made me want to be a revenue management person, whatever that means. So that was a really, really important point for me, and then everything I put in this book can be traced to that particular talk that I saw 18 years ago, and that was a really, really important point for me. I really thank Garrett for putting together that talk. And then going into the thanks, first and foremost, I'd like to thank Cornell University for providing a wonderful academic environment for me for the past 22 years. I'm indebted to my PhD students and my colleagues that I worked with over the course of the years. They've been a source of inspiration and joy. My collaborators have been extremely influential to me. There are many of them, but I'm going to single out two. One of them was going to be standing next to me, Guillermo, and the other one is Pat Rasmovich-Antong, with whom I spent many, many hours of joyful research time. And lastly, I would like to thank for the support of my family, with whom these endeavors really don't mean much. Thank you.
Congratulations to all. Please welcome Jim Cochran to the stage to announce the 2024 Daniel H. Wagner winner.
Thank you, Julie. This prize emphasizes the quality and coherence of the analysis used in practice. Dr. Wagner strove for strong mathematics applied to practical problems supported by clear and intelligible writing. The prize recognizes those principles by emphasizing good writing, strong analytical content, and verifiable practice success. We had 4 strong competitors this year, and it was not an easy choice. I'll announce the finalists in alphabetical order of paper title. Our first finalist team is represented by Max Shen and Shu Sun for the paper JD.com Improves Fulfillment Efficiency with Data-Driven Integrated Assortment Planning and Inventory Allocation. Next, the team from iHeartMedia, including Antonio Carbajo, Joanne Ma, Nanan Chen, and Mario Aboitis Ojeda for its work optimizing music station playlists on broadcast radio. Let's now welcome Stanley Lim and Shang Lu, representing the paper Redesigning Zoning Systems for Equitable and Efficient Last Mile Delivery at Ninja Van. And last but not least, Timothy Jacobs, Philip Kaminsky, and Jinyu Li for their work Transportation Marketplace Rate Forecast using Signature Transform. Thank you to all the finalists for a great competition. The winner of the 2024 Wagner Prize is J.D. Com. The winner will be formally recognized at the 2025 Informs Analytics Plus Conference in Indianapolis. I hope to see everyone there. Thank you and have a good evening.
Great work, all of you. I look forward to seeing you at the Analytics Plus Conference.
Thank you. Next, we will award the 2024 George E. Kimball Medal to two highly deserving people to recognize their distinguished service to the Institute and the profession of ORMS. Peter Bill, the committee chair, couldn't be here with us this evening, so Julie and I will give the awards on his behalf. The 2024 recipient of the Kimball Medal are Pinar Keskinocek and David Schmois. First, I would like to present the award to Pinar Keskinocek of Georgia Tech for her contribution to the ORMS profession and her distinguished service to society and the Informs community. Her pioneering work and leadership in health and humanitarian systems were instrumental in developing a community that is dedicated to having a positive impact on society. Her research and outreach during COVID-19 helped inform decisions and policies and increase the global awareness of the impact of our professional community. She has served Informs in numerous positions, including as president in 2022 at the height of a global pandemic. Other significant contributions include co-founding the Public Sector Operations Research Section and the Junior Faculty Interest Group. She led the Informs effort to establish a Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Ambassadors program that provides a platform to members to lead or engage in a variety of DEI initiatives. She also provided leadership and strong support to Health Application Society and the Forum for Women in ORMS. Her service and dedication are truly inspiring.
Thank you. It's a great honor to receive this award and to humbly join to many distinguished Kimball Medal recipients, including David, who have contributed immensely to our community. Thank you to the nominators, to the committee, and to all of you. I am truly, truly grateful. Some of my most enjoyable and meaningful career experiences relate to Informs service. I fondly recall chairing the doctoral colloquium back in 2003 as an assistant professor. And it turns out this year's doctoral colloquium was co-chaired by two of my former PhD students, Pelin Pekgün and Andrea Popescu. And I had the joy of participating as a panelist yesterday. So this is one of the many full circle moments reminding us that when we serve our community, even if only in a small way, many others will pay it forward and the impact cascades. So every time you engage in service, it's an amazing gift. You build relationships and friendships, develop community, and help empower others. So I would like to extend two invitations to you this evening. The first is an invitation for gratitude. Take a moment to close your eyes and think about all the people who have positively touched your life. Maybe some had a direct impact, like encouraging you or supporting you. Maybe others you never met, but they inspired you or helped create a systemic change. We are here today thanks to all of them. I'm mentioning anybody in name because we will be here until the end of the conference and beyond. My second invitation to you tonight is for service. If you are considering volunteering for the first time, I encourage you to take that step. And to those of you who tirelessly served for so many years, thank you, thank you. I hope you consider continuing your service in new ways, and maybe you also inspire and encourage others to join you. These invitations for gratitude and service are lifelong, and I hope you share them with others as well. So as Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world. Thank you.
Sorry, I forgot who I was there. Next, I'd like to present the award to David Schmoys from Cornell University. David is one of our profession's intellectual leaders, a superstar among us. His research addresses the design of approximation algorithms, combinatorial optimization, location theory, sequencing and scheduling theory, and network design, with applications that touch numerous facets of society. David's list of recognitions is without parallel. He received the Informs Lanchester Prize, Kachiyan Prize, Daniel Wagner Prize, and the Foundations of Computer Science Fox Test of Time Award. David is also an Informs Fellow with his published works cited more than 26,000 times. David's professional service to Informs over many years is exemplary. He has often selflessly worked behind the scenes, humbly serving Informs and its membership in numerous critical roles and capacities. These include serving as committee chair for Informs Fellows, Lanchester, von Neumann, Farkas, Nicholson, and Kachiyan Prizes. He has also held several senior editorial positions for Operations Research, Informs Journal on Optimization, and Mathematics of Operations Research. With his contributions to operations research and his service to Informs, David has been a role model that every young Informs member can and should emulate. Indeed, his service to the profession is truly a blueprint for success.
It's really a most humbling honor for me to accept this award as a recipient of the 2024 Informs George E. Kimball Medal, especially as is together with Pinar, who has done so much to advance the application of OR and analytics to humanitarian logistics and has worked so tirelessly on behalf of Informs and our profession in its full breadth and scope. I want to start by thanking the committee for the honor of selecting me. I think that one of the best traditions of the academic profession is embedded in a concept that Pinar also mentioned, and I think this synergy and alignment reflects how important it is of paying forward. The Kimball Medal is awarded for service to the profession, but as I think about this applying to myself, it's the wrong way around. I am the beneficiary of the profession, particularly as embodied by those individuals who have been and still are my role models, my mentors, and my guardrails along the path of my career. Highlighting a few individuals whose lessons have informed me who I am, Jean Lawler, for the constant concern that science should not be used for its own sake, but to be used to improve the human condition. Dick Karp, for his insistence on finding the cleanest way to explain and understand any conceptual thicket. Manuel Blum, for his ability to ask just the right questions and then convey amazement at the answers that result. These three giants were the Berkeley faculty members with offices right next to mine throughout my PhD education. And to thank Tom Ignanti, starting with my time at MIT, whose creativity to always see the big picture and inspire others to work collectively to build the supporting infrastructure to frame that vision. And most of all, to Harold Kuhn, whose humility and humanity taught me that education is most effective when intertwined with the search for knowledge, both knowledge for its own sake, but also as part and parcel with the quest to make the world a better place. This debt that I owe them, and many others who have shaped my own worldview, is enormous. Anything that I've done to pay forward is just a drop in the bucket. It is their collective ethos that has shaped in me the profound value placed on helping to make, as the Inform's tagline goes, smarter decisions for a better world. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, David and Pinar. Next, we are presenting the 2024 John von Neumann Theory Prize on behalf of Committee Chair John Siklis. The 2024 Informs John von Neumann Award Theory Prize is awarded for fundamental, sustained contributions to theory in operations research and the management sciences to Jim Dye of Cornell University. Dye's most important contribution is his 1995 paper that relates the stability of fluid models, the positive recurrence of Markov processes. Dye's seminal contribution was to develop a general, direct, and rigorous connection between the stability of fluid models and the positive recurrence of general state space Markov processes. More concretely, he showed that stability of a deterministic fluid model implies stability of the stochastic process model in a very general setting. Since then, Dye's approach has become a centerpiece in the field of stochastic networks. Dye's work is motivated by models that arise in manufacturing and networking, which connects to paradigmatic mathematical problems. His work is distinguished by intellectual taste, mathematical depth, and profound originality. Please be sure to visit the awards hall to view the entire citation. It is quite impressive.
It's really a humble experience to receive this award, especially a few weeks ago when at Cornell we had a centennial celebration for Ray Fulkerson. I learned such a giant, early pioneer of operation research together with George Danzig and many others. Fulkerson was also instrumental to create this award, and he had made many contributions. And first winner was George Danzig, and the second winner was Richard Bellman. And it's really that it's a humble experience to receive this award. And today I'm very happy that one of my college roommates here can join me here. And he and I went to Nanjing University together, where we got solid training in mathematics. And I also would like to thank Jiaan Yan, he's from Beijing, and also Kai-Lai Chung, that time was a professor at Stanford Math Department. Without them, I wouldn't be able to have a chance to go to Stanford PhD program. And many people really influenced my career. And first of all, I would like to thank Marco Harrison. He was my thesis advisor, and he introduced me to the world of stochastic networks and reflecting Brownian motions. I'm particularly grateful that he sent out 12 unsolicited recommendation letters, including 2 to Georgia Tech. He realizing that academic job market was tough that year, particularly for a PhD student on the fringe of operation research. Remember, I was not in the operation research department at Stanford. So I was fortunate that Georgia Tech took a risk on me in 1990 when I had 0 published papers. And after my first paper appeared in 1991, 1 year after I joined Georgia Tech, in a journal that few had heard of that time, the Annals of Applied Probability. The paper was in volume 1. And nowadays, things are different. My PhD students will often argue with me that they should send it to operation research or management science, right? So many people helped me at each stage of my career. I particularly want to mention Bruce Williams, Tom Kurtz, Pia Kumar, Ward Witt, Frank Kelly, Avi Manaba, Peter Glynn. These people are among who supported me in my early stage of my career. And Bruce Williams joined work with Paul Dupuy, and later a paper sent by Ward Witt to me by Philip Costoya really inspired a lot of the ideas in the cited paper. I want to mention this is that as another time, longer time, we want to talk more. But for people to coming to conference is really important. That many stories here. I mentioned these people. First of all, senior people really helped me. And the second of all is that by attending conferences, that even you do not give the talk, you get the most, sometimes most out of that. And I was really benefit from that. So for these young people, keep coming to Informs conference. Okay, this, I'm glad to see so many colleagues here. And also, I would like to take this opportunity to thank many of our co-authors who contribute significantly to the work, recognize this award. They are Yang Wang, John Hansenbaum, Maury Bramson, Sean Mai, Gideon Weiss, Otis Jennings, Wu Qinglin. Those are done when I was at Georgia Tech. Later, Anton Braverman, Masakio Miyazawa, after I joined Cornell. Over the years, I have been influenced a lot by the creative work of David Germanik and Ita Gervich. I would like to thank my former PhD students at Georgia Tech who stayed with me when I was diagnosed with terminal cancer in 2004. These students include Tolga Tescan, Josh Reed, Jihan Zhang, Shang Zhihe, Xifeng Gao, and Pan Yishi. Finally, I would like to share this moment with my wife, Li Qing, who has supported me throughout our 34 years of marriage. Even when my mind was absent from time to time, or she says often was absent-minded, okay? I also want to share this moment with my 83-year-old sister in Changshu near Shanghai. Together with the entire family, she has been on my healthcare roller coaster ride in the last 20 years. So again, thank you all to share this special moment with me. Thank you.
Tonight, I have the honor of presenting the 2024 Informs President's Award, along with my fellow committee members, Laura Albert and Radhika Kulkarni. To Pinar Kiskinacek of the Georgia Institute of Technology. The 2024 Informs President's Award recipient is Pinar Kiskinacek for her contributions to the welfare of society at the national and global level with her interdisciplinary research in health and humanitarian systems, her advancement of women in ORMS, and her leadership in the Informs community. Dr. Kiskinacek, I know how to pronounce her name, I promise. Dr. Kiskinacek is the co-founder and director of the Center for Health and Humanitarian Systems at Georgia Tech. Her pioneering research contributes to the applications of ORMS with societal impact, particularly in health and humanitarian systems, supply chain management, and logistics and transportation. Her research has addressed disease modeling, intervention strategies and resource allocation, health systems design and operations, disaster preparedness and response, and debris management. Dr. Kiskinacek's research has directly impacted society. Her work on catch-up schedules for vaccinations resulted in tools used by thousands of medical providers and caregivers. Her research on COVID-19 supported response efforts in the state of Georgia during the pandemic, projecting disease spread geographically and over time, estimating hospital resource needs, and evaluating effectiveness of interventions such as school closures or masks. Dr. Kiskinachek has been a tireless supporter of women and underrepresented minorities in ORMS and the broader set of scientific disciplines. Dr. Kiskinachek's leadership within and for Informs is extraordinary. Notably, she co-founded and served as the president of the thriving Junior Faculty Interest Group, as well as the Public Sector OR section, which have touched the lives of thousands of Informs members and beyond. She has held numerous positions within Informs, including Secretary, Vice President of Membership and Professional Recognition, Department Editor for Operations Research, President of the Health Applications Society, and more. Dr. Kiskinachek successfully led the organization as president in 2020, one of the most challenging years in Inform's history. Congratulations, Pinar.
Hello again. And thank you. This is a tremendous honor, and I am deeply, deeply grateful. I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to the committee, to so many of you who have been family members, friends, teachers, collaborators, mentors, students, advisors, supporters, and more. I'm truly grateful. Again, I'm not naming anybody just because I know you want to leave this place before, next month. An African proverb says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. This is one of my favorite sayings. In 2022, I felt the true power of these words more than ever. I was serving as Inform's president, and we realized quickly that nothing would continue as planned. Many of us, including Julie Swan and I, were also collaborating with partners in public health, using OR and analytics to help inform decisions when there were lots of unknowns, incredibly tight timelines, little sleep, and many, many lives at stake. There were losses in many families, including mine. It was a very tough time and also a time of relentless effort. So at Informs, we work together with our amazing staff, board members, many of you from our community. We had to pivot and adapt at an unprecedented pace. And Elena Gersman joined us just around that time like a shining light. So despite all these challenges, I feel that we grew stronger as our Informs community, thanks to our collaborations and the support for each other. So I shared 2 invitations with you this evening earlier, so here comes the 3rd invitation. We are in an era of abundant data, lots of computing power and growing, and sadly, there is no shortage of challenging problems facing humanity. So there's an enormous need for making smart decisions, considering complex dynamic systems, lots of uncertainty, multiple perspectives, and short and long-term consequences of these decisions. So this may be the golden age for our field, truly. So my invitation to you is to take action, to apply OR and analytics to address societal problems in particular, and I know many of you have been doing this already, to really amplify the positive impact of our field like never before. I believe this is our opportunity and also our responsibility. Thank you.
Congratulations again, Pinar. We have one last set of awards to recognize. Tomorrow afternoon, we will induct the 2024 recipients of the Informs Fellow Award. I wanted to share the names of this year's new class of fellows. Congratulations to the newly elected 2024 Informs Fellows. Now you can clap with me. Thank you. And on this happy note, I want to thank you all for celebrating with us. Have a great evening, and please enjoy the rest of the conference. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. to honor our student award winners in this room. Also being held here is the member meeting on Tuesday morning from 7 to 7:45 a.m., not too bad depending on what time zone, to hear the state of Informs. To the rest of you, good night from Anahita and myself. Thank you for joining us, and thanks to Inform staff for helping enable this event. Thank you.